Hello. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm so happy you could make it. I say joining us tonight because tonight's event is actually, there are 10 of us that will be healing you tonight. And if you're new to this, I'd like to introduce myself to you. My name is Karin, and I'm an intuitive healer. And what tonight's event is a gathering of everyone in the sanctuary that I hold, and we're going to be using a technique called erasing, which is an energetic technique to eliminate, destroy energies. And so that's going to have a wonderful impact on everybody in the sanctuary tonight. So I'm going to actually, or I should say the healers are going to be moving through different topics that we've picked ahead of time. So we're not just going to be erasing destroy energy, we're going to be clearing destroy energy out of specific spaces for you tonight. So I'm so happy that you could join us. I'm going to set the energy for this event right now with a prayer, and then we'll get started. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity, that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. All right. Well, I have there are 9 healers that you can't see that are in the background. I'm actually using 2 platforms. So I have them on Zoom and I have you all on Webinar Jam. So they're going to start, and the first topic that we're going to address tonight is your work business space. Now, I know some of you brought babies and children into the sanctuary tonight, which is fine. They're actually going to benefit from you getting the healing in your business and workspace, and they'll get the healing in the other topics tonight too. But that's what we're going to start with. So if the healers would go ahead and start erasing out of the business workspace, please. And what I'm going to do is read to you what I see going on as far as like what energies are being released and what's being recovered. There's a lot of a very thick, kind of gooey orange, not orange, gray and white energy that's coming out of the workspace. And there's a lot of invalidation coming out of that. A lot of energy of not feeling like your worth is being recognized. There's depression coming out of this workspace. And a lot of the energy I'm watching come out of you right now has to do with, well, it's another version of not being shown your worth. It's about not getting credit for things that you do. There's a lot of energy about not feeling valued. And that's a very thick, kind of cinnamon brown energy coming out. And there are a lot of what I'll call control beings coming out of the workspace. It's wonderful. There's many, many beings being moved out of that space right now. It kind of looks like when a group of bats take flight. That's what it looks like. There's so many beings coming out of this space. There's a lot of fatigue and the energy of feeling like you have to sacrifice for your job. And this will be nice for everybody. A lot of responsibility is coming out of your space. That's going to feel very good at the end of the night. A lot of energy of like your relationships with your bosses that you've had. That's coming out. Oh, this is a good one. They're clearing the energy, or the energy is coming off where you look at your job as your identity. Your job is not your identity. I just want to remind you of that. So that energy is coming out right now. Oh, that's a big one. There's a lot of energy coming out of that. And at the same time, what I'm seeing is where I'm going to include myself in this, have a tendency to ground through our business or through our place of work. And I'm watching that shift, because the grounding really should be under you, not through your business. Okay, healers, I'm going to have you go ahead and create a great big gold sun and fill that space in, the sanctuary for work, business space. And then the next space is going to be relationships. And the first energy that's being cleared is difficulty in communication in relationships. So that's great. That's really the kernel of all relationships. So that's the very first energy I see being moved out. Then the next thing that's coming out is judgment. Judgment is a wonderful destroy energy, and it also acts as a competition, not just, I mean, it's an energy that we definitely want out of there, and it's leaving. Oh, wow, a lot of sorrow is being released. I did not know this when I picked this topic, but what I'm seeing is that you're all getting a healing on past relationships. And actually, the healing is going even deeper than that. It's going to clear broken hearts. There's a lot of red energy coming out of the heart chakra right now. There's the energy of missing people coming out, and also the energy of loss of loved ones. Now, family energy is coming out. And the beings that I'm seeing being cleared are beings that have an impact on the communication, and in not a good way. I see like a lot of miscommunications going on as a result of these beings that are being cleared in the healing. So that's going to be a really nice opening up of your communication space for all your relationships. Oh, this is a good one. What's getting healed from these erasures is your ability, can't say it, your ability to hear, to listen. And then a lot of pictures coming out of the heart chakra about being unlovable. So the fourth chakra space of your self-affinity, your ability to like and love yourself, is getting a nice healing from this. Because don't forget, you have a relationship with yourself, not just other people. And you also have a relationship with Supreme Being too. And the energy that's being cleared out of your relationship with Supreme Being is anger from past lives where you've, what I'm going to call, blasphemed Supreme Being, you know, raised your fist and anger. That space is opening up beautifully right now. It actually, like, your relationship space looks very opalescent, like an opal. All right, healers, I'm going to have you create a great big gold sun and fill in the relationship space in the sanctuary, please. Fill yourselves in with the gold sun. And then we're going to move to the next topic, which is money. And the healers are going to erase, destroy energy out of your money space. Woo! Competition, competition, competition. That's all I see coming out to start with. It's a white energy. And it's very aggressive. Like, you can't have this. This is mine. Very intense. There is a lot of pain being released, which is great. And the pain has to do with the effort and hardship that some of you have pictures that acquiring money is very difficult and it takes a lot of hardship. And they're clearing that energy right now. And if I could just ask the healers to make a mental postulate while you're doing this to eliminate limits of receiving money, that would be great. Thank you. I'm watching some dark energy that represents family energy coming out. This is this is the energy of you being told what you should do with your money, how you should make it, when you can spend it. So a lot of rules about money. Wow, this is wonderful to see. With the erasures happening, there is a calm coming into your money space. And I actually see your body relaxing. They're doing an amazing job. You're getting some wonderful space in your money space. Boy, there's just like a lot of competition coming out still. It's originally it was white, now it's kind of moved to a brown. And you know, a lot of that conflict that I see in there has to do with ownership of money. And what I see is there's a lot of competition toward you about I would say actually this destroy energy intentionally tries to knock you off your path. There are some really great concepts coming into the money space now about freedom in the money space, free flowing money, um, unlimited bounty. And there's a beautiful, really rich yellow gold energy in that space now. Good. That space looks really good now. I'm going to have the healers go ahead and create a gold sun and fill that space in. And then go ahead and fill yourselves in, healers. And we're going to move to the space of health. And the first thing that I see going on about the health space is a lot of energy coming out of the head. And with that are some entities coming out. There is a healing going on in the lung chest area as a result of the erasures. Yeah, and there's a lot of energy about ownership of the body coming out, like who owns the body? And that can be a parent um, in their, like on a healing level, but having an impact on you and whether you can own your body and your wellness or not. And I see all of that being worked on, that family energy coming out of your health space. Lots of fatigue, lots of tired energy coming out of you. And you're getting a nice release in your spine right now. Um, it's so cool to see this happen because what I'm getting to see is a lot of gold come to that space of health and wellness, and gold come to your body. Oh, this is good. I just saw where this healing is having an impact on bringing you back into present time. We want you in present time because that's where your energy is, and that's how you can create and receive, is being in your body. So that was really interesting. What I saw is that where the bulk of you were, if you weren't in present time, was out in future time, trying to solve things, trying to arrange things. Supreme Being is telling me that what is missing is like joy. And so when the healers fill you in, I'm going to have them fill you in with joy. The other big energy that's coming out is apathy, and that's great. Apathy is that energy that's like, um, I don't know, and I just don't care. And there's a lot of that coming out. It's kind of like a foggy, cotton type of energy. And this particular healing is really helping move energy in your energy channels, which is so important that we keep our chakras spinning and our energy moving in our channels. Great. Your crown chakra is coming up to gold. And I'm going to go ahead and healers, if you would fill in that space with joy, please. Thank you, healers. That felt wonderful. That was great. All right, we're going to move on to our last topic tonight, which is your spiritual path. And the healers are going to erase, destroy energy and beings off of your spiritual path now. Oh, this is cool. I couldn't figure out what it was at first, but the healers are erasing beings in your astral space that affects your spiritual path. There's a lot of beings being worked on in the astral space right now. And just to add to that, you know, your astral space is really where you go to get your ideas to create whatever it is that you're going to create. So that astral space where we go when we dream is very important. And it's important to keep it cleaned out and eliminate that destroy energy. There's a lot of like really loud no energy coming off of your spiritual path, like no, just don't do that. And the way that I see it affecting you is it makes it harder to take risks. Oh, wow, you're getting a beautiful healing on releasing shame right now. Shame is coming off your spiritual path. And that could absolutely be from last lifetime or many lifetimes ago. You know, if you want to see beautiful energy, especially in the spiritual path space, take a look at the babies' energy in the sanctuary. I was just looking at the babies because we have some babies in the sanctuary, and it is so light and joyful, and it is such a beautiful vibration. There are disappointments coming off your spiritual path right now, and the energy of it kind of getting stuck, not wanting to move forward because of disappointments, that's coming out. There's also the energy of feeling overwhelmed coming out of your spiritual path. And that has to do with being alone, not being lonely, but being alone on your spiritual path. And that spiritual path space is getting into communication with Supreme Being now. The space is turning to gold. There's like a grayish white energy that's being worked on right now. Oh, that's this is the second time I've seen this worked on. It has to do with loss. loss along the way of your spiritual path. And you're getting a healing on that right now. All right, that space is now a beautiful gold too. And I'm going to have the healers fill that space in with a great big giant gold sun, please. And then go ahead, healers, and fill yourselves in with a gold sun. And everyone, I would like to conclude this healing. I have a few things to say after I close out with this. If you'll just give me a moment, I'm going to close the healing now. May it be with the blessing of divinity that this healing for the sanctuary and clearing of destroy energy tonight be complete. Amen. Wow. Thank you, healers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just wanted to go over a couple of things. Of course, November's coming up. It's a brand new month. So I've got some new specials and classes. And on Thursday, the 18th is my women's intuition class. And this month it's going to be on the crown chakra, and it's called Crown Clarity. And I'm going to teach you how to get into your crown and how to be able to see from your crown. And so that's going to be a really fun class. And we have a 20-minute meditation coming up on the 4th, and that's on goals. And I'm very excited about that, to give you meditation so that you can clean out your goals space. And then we have healings. Our healings coming up are on bounty and forgiveness in the month of November. So, and then there's also a seek and you will find. So we have a lot coming up. And for those of you that are new, if you're interested in finding out about how you can be a participant in the sanctuary, please contact me through my email at karinfogerty@gmail.com, or you can call me. My phone is on the website. And I want to thank you again, everybody, for coming and being a part of this event tonight. And I really, truly look forward to seeing you next week for our, oh, I guess that's actually, hang on, before I sign off. Yes, the next event is going to be the 20-minute meditation. That's all I was checking up on. All right, everybody. I've got my eyes on you. Thank you again for coming, and have a beautiful night. Enjoy your healing.